Do I still consider myself American or as a Russian? You know, that's actually a very good question. I grew up in the US, but I left when I was, in my mid-20s. And I've lived most of my adult life actually abroad. I've lived in about 12 countries by now, including the Middle East and Europe and Russia. If you count the country I've lived the most of my adult life is actually in the Caribbean. And I did feel home in the Caribbean. And I mean, I was considered often kind of like a local-ish. But for the first time I came to Russia back in 2000, I can't really describe it, but it's the first place I ever felt at home. I mean, nothing against the United States, but cultural-wise, I just felt more at home in Russia. And especially since I've been married to, a Russian woman for over 20 years, over 22 years now, many people describe me as a Russian soul born into an American body. And it's not going to make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but there are other Americans and Westerners here that feel the same way. And again, it's nothing against where we grew up. We don't have any hate or anything towards them, but they're just something that calls us here and something that makes us feel more home. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, I guess the final answer is, yeah, I mean, I still have that American in me, but I really feel more Russian than anything, even though I didn't grow up here.